this lesson, we're going to explore a conversation that you may have in a shop. We're going to have a look at the most common expressions and some of the important words you need to learn if you need to shop in Japan. Irashaimase. Irashai is the first expression you'll hear if you're approaching shops in Japan. As you enter, you may hear them say, Irashaimase, Irashaimase. If you're in a marketplace, you may hear Irashai, Irashai. If you walk into a restaurant, you may hear it as well. Irashaimase literally means welcome. Welcome. Please come in. It's also got a feeling of thank you for coming. Irashaimase, welcome. You're not expected to respond to that. It simply means the shopkeeper is very pleased to see you. Irashaimase. A nice nod of the head in acknowledgement would be appreciated, I'm sure. Irashai, the shorter and simpler version. Irashai. The next thing you might hear is a question about what you're looking for. The most common way of asking what are you looking for is Nani o sagashite imasu ka? Nani o sagashite imasu ka? Which literally comes from the verb sagashimasu, to search or look for. Nani o sagashite imasu ka? A more polite version you may hear is Nani o osagashi desu ka? Nani o osagashi desu ka? There's a variety of different ways this may be asked, but you're more likely to hear the word nani, meaning what, and sagasu, or sagashimasu, meaning to search for. Nani o sagashite imasu ka? Nani o osagashi desu ka? When you're asked that question, it's best to tell them what you're looking for, and there's a couple of different ways of saying that too. We could use our expression I would like, ga hoshiin desu ga, and they include the N because you're giving a reason as why you're there. Ga hoshiin desu ga. I would like, I want. You might also hear the expression something o kaitain desu ga, I would like to buy. Kaitai, from kaimasu, to buy. O kaitain desu ga. The thing comes first, of course. You may also ask the question, the thing no uriba wa doko desu ka? Urimasu, to sell. Uriba, the place of sale or the counter where that will be sold. The thing no uriba wa doko desu ka? Where is the sale place for such and such? Particularly in the large Japanese department stores, you may need to ask that question. The person you're asking where something may be would answer, the thing wa kochira de gozaimasu, this way. Sochira de gozaimasu, that way. Achira de gozaimasu, over there. They are indicators and they would probably use their hand to point or indicate where they're sending you. They may also answer with the full sentence, the thing no uriba wa, and then tell you what floor that thing is on, and end the sentence with de gozaimasu, which is the very polite version of des. Usually you only hear shopkeepers and people who are serving you or looking after you use de gozaimasu. It's extremely polite. It's part of what we call keigo, or respectful language. If they're telling you what floor something is on, you would either hear ikkai, first floor, nikai, second floor, sangai, third floor, yonkai, fourth floor, gokai, fifth floor, rokkai, sixth floor, nanakai, seventh floor, hakkai, eighth floor, kyukai, ninth floor, jukkai, 10th floor. Some Japanese department stores have many floors, and different things are found on different floors. So, for example, we might hear kimono no uriba, the place of sales for kimono. Kimono no uriba wa 8階でございます. The place of sales for kimono is on the 8th floor. 8階でございます。8階でございます。And that would be explaining to you what floor it is on. They may also send you towards the elevator, the elevator, or the escalator. You can go by escalator to 8階, the 8th floor, and find what you are looking for. When you've seen something that you like and you want to have a closer look at it, you're going to ask sono thing for the thing you want to look at, or misete kudasai. Misemasu is the Japanese verb to show. So you're literally asking the person to show you that thing that you can see, that is closer to them than it is to you. Sono thing o misete kudasai. So for example, if you wanted to buy a CD, sono CD o misete kudasai. Please show me that CD. Then you may ask the question, how much is it? Yep, this is the most important thing to be able to ask if you're going shopping. The thing wa ikura desu ka? How much is it? Ikura desu ka? And if you find out it's way too expensive, you might ask them, have they got a cheaper one? Motto yasui, meaning cheap. Motto yasui no ga arimasu ka? In this case, the no is one. It replaces the thing. So instead of saying a cheaper CD, for example, you would simply say motto yasui no ga arimasu ka? Is there a cheaper one? Do you have a cheaper one? You might be asking for a smaller one in a piece of clothing, or a larger one, or all sorts of other varieties when you're purchasing a thing. So there's 3 examples of statements or questions you may ask while you're shopping. Sono thing o misete kudasai. The thing wa ikura desu ka? Motto, adjective, no ga arimasu ka? Sono thing o kudasai. When you've decided on what you want, you can ask it for it, please. Kudasai, please. Sono, for example, if we were buying a bag, sono bagu o kudasai. Literally meaning, I'll take that bag. Or we could say, sore onegai shimasu. I'll take that, thank you. Can I have that, please? Sore onegai shimasu. Sono thing o kudasai. Can I please have that thing that you're looking at? So there's some useful expressions that you can use as the customer when you're shopping. The shopkeeper would start with irashaimase. Nani o osagashi desu ka? The customer, okyaku-san, may then say, yukata no uriba wa doko desu ka? A yukata being a summer kimono. Yukata no uriba wa doko desu ka? Where is the selling place for the yukata? The shopkeeper, the ten-in, may say, yukata wa 10階でございます. The yukata are on the 10th floor. Then when they get to the 10th floor, the okyaku-san, the customer, may ask, その青い浴衣を見せてください. Please show me that blue yukata. いくらですか? How much is it? Then the shopkeeper might turn around and say, 6000円でございます. 6000円. It's 6,000 yen. 6000円でございます. The customer would then say, ちょっと高いですね. That's a little bit expensive. もっと安いのがありますか? Do you have a cheaper one? もっと安い, a more cheap, a cheaper one. The shopkeeper may find a cheaper one and say, こちらは4500円です. This one, こちら, this one は4500円です. This one is 4,500 yen. Then the customer might be very happy and turn around and say, "Sore o kudasai." I'll take that one. "Sore o kudasai." The expression the shopkeeper usually uses when the customer has made their decision is "kashikomarimashita." Kashikomarimashita. That expression means I understand what you want, and if you don't mind waiting for one moment, I'll get it all organized for you. Literally, I understand what you want. Kashikomarimashita. Kashikomarimashita. The shopkeeper would then simply turn around and say the price, 4,500 yen ni narimasu. That will become 4,500 yen. The customer may hand over a 5,000 yen note. はい、5,000円です。はい、5,000円. Here's 5,000 yen. Then the shopkeeper would say, 500円のお釣り. O tsuri being change. 500円のお釣りです. An expression you often hear at the end of a conversation in a shop is 毎度ありがとうございます. 毎度 meaning for every time you come. Thank you very much. 毎度ありがとうございます. Now you don't have to say thank you as a customer, but as a foreigner, I find it really hard to leave a shop without saying thank you, especially when the shopkeeper has taken good care of you. And in Japan, the people in shops and restaurants are amazing. The hospitality is amazing. They're always ultra polite, ultra helpful. Arigato gozaimasu. As a customer, I would even say it. Arigato gozaimasu. There has been many a time when I've had a discussion with a Japanese person about why I say thank you after being in a shop, because Japanese people don't think it's necessary. You've given them money, they say. You don't have to thank them. But it doesn't hurt to be nice, and it doesn't hurt to be grateful. Arigato gozaimasu. Read through that dialogue and practice it so that you can understand the expressions you may hear when shopping, and you're ready for it when you go shopping in Japan.